We're going to be looking back at this season's best signings.
Do you know what? This was slim pickings.
I said it was. I've really struggled.
I think there's like 5 or 6 that are defo in there, brother.
I mean, probably, but there's
just not many signings. It's just FFP makes everything. No one's allowed to sign anyone.
I found this relatively easy.
Did you?
Yeah, I think it writes itself.
Okay, right.
Speaking of which, I'll go first then. So these are the Premier League's best signings of the season. Coming in.
Sorry, just to double check, have you give Honus to a full year transfer or January?
both.
Okay.
Both this season.
Yeah.
No, I'm just asking.
Oh,
So I'm guessing Theo's going to go first and stink the gaff out.
yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen, Tommy.
Go on.
What if I don't stink the gaff out, though?
Probably won't. I mean, I don't think this is that.
I think I'm going to stink it.
10.
I know I have.
You have to think about where would they be without his goals. 10. Mikel Merino. 9.
By the way, I'm not against that
That's
at all.
not a bad shout. Super 6 is over, and they gave away over £2.8 million in prizes this season. But don't panic, it will be back for next season, guys. So make sure you follow Super 6 on all their social media platforms at Super 6 if you're wondering, and download the app for regular updates. Next season is set to be even bigger and better. Can you imagine we didn't have Merino?
He's like 30 million,
no.
was he?
I've got him way higher than that.
Well, I wouldn't put him that high. That's a
He's
lot.
pretty much saved our entire season at one point.
Yeah,
I've got memory loss
I've got
here.
like 9 better signings than him.
I think he's been way... Fair enough.
But he's not even in my 10.
Well, that's crazy.
Have I got memory loss here? Or have you not just completely thrown the race away? Like,
Yeah, but Merino
But Tom,
helped.
imagine if we didn't have him.
Yeah, if they didn't have Merino,
yeah, you would have finished second.
they would have had Sterling up front.
We wouldn't have finished second.
Nah, it would have been worse.
Yeah, we wouldn't have finished second at all.
Sorry, what?
We've been
can
in
you
the Conference League,
can
mate.
you please explain to me what he did so brilliantly?
He scored so many important goals
Like
for us.
where?
To
got
get
this
wins.
to the semi-final.
Other
didn't
than,
he?
other than the 2 goals at Leicester. I genuinely
That's
can't-
3 points.
Yeah, I can't remember
So
anything
therefore,
else.
we're already down to joint third.
Well, it's not because it would have been a draw. So
Scored against
2
scored
points.
against Real Madrid.
7 goals.
Mate, it's fucking unreal.
He scored the 3rd goal against Madrid in his game that
Yeah,
was
but he
dead.
played well.
Yeah,
Every time
yeah.
he plays well up front. He links up. He links up the play.
A big problem.
Like,
Okay,
Previously,
maybe
he'd only
I've
scored
got
1 as
memory
well
loss,
in the
but-
I
Prem.
think you have got memory loss actually.
Mate, I've got him so much higher than that.
I think he's been
I think
quiet.
he's been crucial.
Yeah.
Crucial to what?
His
6
adaptability.
goals as a
To
centre
us
forward he's
not-
got.
To us
9
not being
goals.
as shit as we probably could have been.
9 goals, that's all time. Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, this season, yeah. Mate, he's been beast mode.
He has been beast
good.
mode.
Beast mode.
Fair enough. I disagree.
He's
but
had to
fair
play
enough.
everywhere the managers put him as well.
So he
He's done a good
should.
job.
Fucking, you play there, son. Get on.
What?
Yeah, but
It's his job.
That's his job. Not everyone can do that.
Striker.
Not everyone can do that.
Neither can he. What's he fucking done? What's he helped you achieve?
Second place in the Premier League.
Oh, again.
Yes.
No, but,
yes.
no, but that's also not fair though, because a lot of these signings haven't actually helped the clubs achieve.
Yeah, all right, here's one for you. Number 9, Evanilson. Oh, what the fuck
Yeah,
he does to help
yeah,
Bournemouth
exactly.
get 10.
Help Bournemouth finish in the top 10. It's a way bigger role than Merino, just doing what Arsenal do every year.
He scored 10 goals a season, 1 more than Merino.
So, that's not true.
10 in the Prem.
Yeah, Marino scored 7. So
How many's got overall competitions, Evanilson, overall?
You just
By the way,
Ten goals.
in the Prem.
Reeve reminded me, you shouted at me for putting him as my top 5 transfers at the start of the season.
Who?
I don't know, I can't remember.
I didn't.
I put him.
I didn't know anything about him.
That was based on you watching approximately 0 minutes of
I did my
football.
research.
yeah. Okay, right.
He's had a good season.
Look, I mean, to be honest, these
12
transfers...
goals total.
These transfers are slim pickings, to be honest.
I agree.
I thought
think it's
Evanilson's
shit.
been really good actually this season, and I think he's been
He's been all
able
right.
to like.
He's been all right.
Yeah, he's been okay. He's
but
he costs about 50 million.
He missed like 3 penalties.
He's enabled the likes of. I think he's helped to enable the likes of like Semenyo, Clivert, like that front three. That front four, sorry, or should I say at Bournemouth of Tavernier in there.
There's not many strikers, in fairness.
Yeah,
When
he's
you
done
sign
well.
a striker,
He's all right, yeah, no,
first
he's-
season in the Prem to get 10 goals. It's
I think that's a good first season.
Oh, yeah, what? So 37 million, I mean...
and 2 in
yeah.
the FA Cup.
You're such a hater.
I'm not hating. I just...
Every pick is like shit.
I'm not saying it's a shit pick.
That's
We're
37
going to have the same 10, 11 names, aren't we?
That's
Apparently not.
37 million euro. So like that's what, like 30 million quid for
No,
a
it's
striker.
37 million pound these days.
Okay,
Mate,
let's
no,
stay away
you
from the
gotta-
political.
Look, you've got to remember, it's his first season in the Premier
That's
League. He's
agree.
got double digits.
I know,
That's
that's
pretty
what I'm
solid.
saying.
I think it's really good, especially when
I
no one
agree.
can find a fucking striker these days.
Yeah.
40 million, oh, Jesus.
8, I've got a low knee.
Okay.
Asencio. 7.
Yeah.
I've got Elliot Anderson.
What's your problem?
I haven't got Asencio or Rashford, but yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
They had a couple good games.
I think they've Aston Villa have been better beyond those two players.
Nah, they had big impact
know,
as soon as
I
they
think
came
they-
in,
I
man.
agree.
Rashford
Lewis.
scored 2 goals.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
I haven't put Rashford in my list. I've put Asensio.
Asensio missed a massive chance against
Asensio
PSG.
missed 2 penalties in one
I
game.
missed 2 penalties in it. I don't think he's been
okay.
that good, but all right.
Okay.
They still won the
Slim
game.
Pickens, though, innit?
They still won the game.
7, I've got Elliot Anderson. Well done, mate.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
He's coming into fruition.
I'd love to have him back.
God, we're
please.
going to have way different lists, I think.
6, I got Marmouche. He's fucking
I think that's pretty low.
What? Really?
I think that's low given
high
Nah,
for
it's
me.
not.
million.
It's not
75 mil.
It's still a good sign.
know,
That's what I mean. I think that's about right.
At the time, Man City needed someone.
He is a lot of money, but he is like.
He's also gone missing in a lot
I
of
think
games.
the exact
Marmouche.
opposite. I think
He
the
also
exact
scored, like,
opposite.
the second best goal of the
He
season.
bottled the penalty in the final. They've bought him for 75
But he
million
should have been
pounds.
on that pen. That's like,
No,
like, he
but-
wouldn't have even expected
No,
to
but
be
he's
on.
a-
God forbid, that's
he's a-
£75
he's a
million
striker. He's a-
to take a penalty.
He's a
He's
striker
dead.
with the second most goal contributions in Europe that came to Manchester City and then just tailed off.
To be, he has not really tailed off.
He's been in and out.
Compared to how-
I
compared to
think
when he wasn't
he filled a gap where Haaland wasn't relatively well, behind arguably one of the best strikers in the world.
Yeah.
He's done a good job since coming in.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm saying he shouldn't be
I think
higher.
6
though.
is just
No,
like
I'm saying
where he
he's
is.
saying
maybe
he should be higher.
He's not been
I
exceptional,
definitely
and he's not been shit. I think it's a good signing. Number 5, got Liam Delap.
Yeah.
Also, he's going to get sold for a big profit, which is
What, 30 mil, wouldn't
yeah.
it?
4,
much profit.
4. I didn't realise he signed this season. Sarr at Palace.
Yeah.
He's
Oh, that's good.
fucking class.
Yeah.
good.
3, I got Onana at Villa. 2, and
I think he's been
Barely
pooped.
played.
I think he's been shit.
He's not even getting
Really?
minutes, is he?
He hasn't even done out. He's just a
He's been
name.
great.
It's Kamara, Tielemans, and
Not even getting
Yeah,
Rodgers,
he hasn't
is he?
even been.
He doesn't play.
You put him in off a name there. haven't
Yeah,
you? You
I
remembered
he's
how
been
he
good
was at
this
Everton, and now you're
Onana
like,
can't even get in the Villa team at the minute.
got
Yeah.
26 games in the
you
Premier
got Ross
League.
but
Barkley
most
as
off the
well.
bench.
I think he's been class. Every time he plays, every time I've
How
seen
many
him
games
play,
has
he's
he
been
played?
great.
26 games this season.
No, but
50% start.
Yeah,
He's played about
starting 11.
I still
13
think he's been
games.
great every time he plays.
He hasn't.
no, I disagree.
Oh, okay. Well,
with
I'm
that
just
one.
wrong then. I have no opinion. Number
Why'd you do
number
that?
2.
Yeah,
You can't do.
Yeah, but I say he's great and you go, he hasn't.
No, but he hasn't.
No,
Why
but you
is he not
said-
playing?
he hasn't
then?
He has been good.
He's
Why
put-
doesn't he start
He
then?
started a third of the games this season.
What have you liked about him this
I'm not in the
season?
meetings. I think he's been fantastic every time he plays.
What's been good about his performances?
He commands the midfield when he plays. He
Okay,
runs with
which
the ball. He's
game?
a
Which
box
games has he
winner.
been great? And then you've watched.
He's a
it?
box
I can't name. I don't have a memory like that. Why are you bullying me? Why are you doing
No,
that?
that is harsh. That is
Like,
harsh.
No, but he's saying he's been
Right,
great every.
name a fucking game he's been great in. How am I going to do that?
Yeah, I do
Like,
agree with
come
you.
on.
I do agree with you on that. But
So pedantic,
I
buddy.
do.
I'm in the wrong
Number
here.
2.
I'm in the wrong here when he goes. And when he's going,
I think-
every time I've watched him, he's been great. Name a time you've watched him.
Yeah, but that's
That's just a genuine question.
name a game Rafinha's been great in this season.
Go on.
I haven't watched him.
Real Madrid.
Like, you know he's been good.
Yeah, of course.
Name a game.
Benfica away.
I'm not asking you.
Oh.
You're a nerd. Name a game. You can't name. You just said how can you name a game when you said you haven't watched him?
Inter Milan first leg.
You just said you haven't watched him though.
Yeah, but I'm
So which
admitted
one
to
is
that.
it, pal? Which one is it? You haven't watched him or you have watched
No,
him?
but he's-
No, but I'm
What
admitted to
he
that.
hasn't.
I'm
What game
admitted
is
to
it?
that. I'm
Dad's
admitted to that.
fighting again.
You're asking a question about a completely
I'm
different
saying,
league.
yeah, but
We're doing the top
remember
10
this
Premier
season,
League
every time I've
signings.
seen Onana
We're doing the top
play,
10
I think
Premier
he's
League
been
signings,
good.
and you go, I think Onana's been the third best signing in the Premier League.
I think he has.
Name a game he's played.
In fairness,
I can't
though.
fucking remember a game he's played.
And I think,
You will
and I
watch
think he filled-
38 game
and I
season
think
of Premier League
he's
football.
filled a hole well
and
when he's played in Villa, and I think next season he'll do really well as well. I think next
Yeah,
season
but
he'll do really well as well.
signing for what? They're signing for what?
50 million quid.
They're signing for 50
And you
million,
can't
and
name
he
a
can't
single
even
player.
Why do you
What?
guys feel so passionately about my list and no one else's list?
No,
because it's only one list yet.
Yours is the worst.
You never get like this when it's someone else's list.
That's not true. That's
don't.
not true. All
Number
I'm asking
two.
you to do.
Number two,
All I'm asking you to do
Milenkovic.
is name a moment you can remember the £50 million Onana
But I can't- that's
playing,
so unfair to
and then
say.
you're going, well, no, that's not fair.
All
'cause
right,
I've watched every Premier League
all right,
game.
Breathe. When it comes to your list, when it comes to
you
when
can
it comes,
dissect mine all you want.
and I want you to name a
cost
single moment every
60
single
million.
time.
60 mil. And he
Fucking hell.
started.
50
He started 13 games.
Yeah, he's good, mate.
Third of the year.
He is good.
See how many games he started, Onana?
I'm telling you, he's good, mate.
50 million.
50
He is good.
He's not even
He can't get in
playing.
the team over Tielemans and Kamara.
He is good.
And Kamara's a free transfer as well.
I think he's good.
Wasn't Tielemans a free?
Sorry for having
Yeah,
an opinion,
both are
guys.
free.
I do apologise. Didn't know you felt that strongly
yeah,
about
fine,
it.
mate.
You
Number two.
You put him as your
Number
third
two.
best
But we
signing.
can also disagree with that opinion.
I know, but you're getting very irate about it.
No, no one's
He is. He is. Not you. He
I've
is.
asked you to do one thing and then you go, well, I'm not going to do that.
So 20. He
Yeah, but I
started
can't
20
do
games.
that. Come on.
Oh, how many in the Prem? 20.
It was 50%
Obviously, I
start
can't
rate,
name a
wasn't it?
specific
The 13.
game.
Let
Like,
alone it. Let him know.
I mean, like,
But you
should
can't say. You
apologise.
can't say. No.
but you can talk about that. But you couldn't name a game Rafinha's played well in, mate. And then you.
I named one when I
Yeah,
was
but how do you know if you said it? And then before that, you said you haven't watched him. So which one is it?
But then I admitted to that. You're not admitting to it.
But if you admitted to something and then you can suddenly, well, which one is it, mate? You're bouncing around the bush here.
That's not the phrase.
Number two, Milenkovic. Number one, Housen. And I think they can be alternated.
Yep.
I think Hoyson takes that just because of what
He's going to get sold for 50 million, like his fucking belter.
Go on then, Chim.
If it makes you feel any better, Theo, my list is definitely worse.
Mine's way different to yours. Yours
Yeah,
is
mine's
probably-
different.
Like I've got, a lot of yours I haven't got.
Okay, it's going to be a rough first few, but then we'll roll into it.
Oh my God.
No, you just thought you
just
look at it
seen it.
first. Right, 10th I have Evanilson, as predicted.
Yeah.
Say his name again.
Evanilson. 9th and 8th, I have Rashford Asencio, the duo. January.
What have they done?
I can tell you.
Mate.
They came in, they were cooking.
They aren't even playing
Nah,
now.
Aston Villa were at a point where they were really fucking struggling halfway through the season. They brought them in.
Oh, and they've
big
brought Rashford in,
reinforcements.
scored 2 goals.
Asencio was going beast mode.
No, he wasn't.
Yes,
No.
he fucking was. Let's see
Oh,
Asencio
mate.
and Rashford's
He's had a few good games.
They've played.
And
They
then
played
now
well
they
for
can't get
about
in
a
the
string
team.
of 5 games. They've defaulted back to their starting 11 at the beginning of the year.
But I think with Asensio, though, like when they signed him on loan, like he had an instant
He
impact.
did. And
Yeah, he did.
I know, but then now he can't get in the team.
Because he's leaving again.
Still pretty beast mode.
He came in, did a job and left.
Right, 7th. Let me explain.
No, Lewis, this is
let me
criminal.
explain here.
He's criminal.
playing in
Let me,
minutes.
because what's going to happen?
This is the most criminal thing he's ever
I'm going
done.
to say this name, and you're all going to shout at me. I'm going to let you all shout for a while, and then I'll tell you why you're wrong. Lloyd Kelly is 7th.
He plays for Juventus.
It's not even in the Prem.
Mate, he plays for Juventus.
Yep.
Wait, you're doing it on a profit basis.
He's on loan.
games
You're
he
doing it on
played?
he's doing it on a money laundering
No,
basis.
Reeve, he's on loan.
He's not even bought.
He's on loan.
Why have you put that in?
Correct.
I'm not incorrect. He's on loan at Juventus.
I'm happy to speak.
He's on loan. Look.
Isn't it obligation to
It's,
buy? though?
it's already been triggered, so
Yeah.
he's going for
No,
like
I'm
20 or 30
triggered
mil.
right now.
He's money laundering. That's what the case is.
Lloyd Kelly was signed on a free transfer, and 6 months later, we sold him for like £25 million.
That
is fantastic fucking business.
But is this? I mean,
Yeah, but
it is.
It's no, I don't care what you say. We're on about transfers. I'm on about and the new transfer market we have now, where you're fighting FFP and all that. That is really clever, and it's what a lot of teams are trying to do now. You get free transfers and you sell them.
Do you know what?
6 months.
I
By the way,
agree.
in those 6 months, the performances he gave, I like Lloyd Kelly, but he was shit. He was so shit. He had 14 appearances, and that it isn't a coincidence.
I actually
it isn't
agree
a coincidence.
with
In the
him.
first
I
6 months,
actually
we were
agree with
terrible,
him.
and we were 12. We sold him for 20 million to Juventus.
I thought his incomings were doing, though.
It's incoming and outgoing. It's in the same fucking season.
Yeah, that's
It's one,
crazy.
in on one window, out on the other. Amazing.
I must admit, I do agree.
So
with you.
I was
Mate,
tempted to
you
put
are.
mine up.
Fucking hell.
He is right though, like because you've got to weigh up. Like Hoyson,
It's clever business.
Yeah, that's great.
But
he's
he's not-
come in, been brilliant, and now they've sold him for fucking treble the price.
But is John Duran in your list?
No.
Yeah, but John Duran wasn't signed.
He was signed. He was signed.
sold.
I put him in here because he was signed.
Lloyd
Gotta be
Kelly
coming in
was
though, innit?
signed
He's
this
signed and then
season.
got rid
Signed
of.
at start. It is. I've never
They
heard.
signed him in the summer. He was shit, and then they sold him for 20 million.
To Juventus.
I know it's great. It is.
Paul Mitchell. Fucking hell.
It's a bit of a.
He can't be the 6th best signing of the.
Do you know what? He was ready as well. Do
you know what? There's that many shit signings. It probably is.
He was ready. I did like the foot mob rating of Kelly on his phone, ready to
on
cook
loan.
me.
On loan.
It's
he's
been
not-
triggered now. It's been triggered. He's played enough games.
I don't know if you can. No, I don't know.
It definitely
I
is.
understand his point, but I don't know if you can have him in like the best signing.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I
I
think
don't
you
think he's
can.
in the top 10 best
Yeah,
The
signings
best
of the Prem.
signing is you're
because
signing a player.
It's a bit of a what's the word?
No, he's pulling the whole. Oh, we're a tiny club, FFP.
But
richest
Tom, a
club in
best
the world.
signing is all about you signing a player, and the
Yeah.
only reason he's got him in there is because they've sold him.
For
Yeah,
great-
yeah.
It is.
I
weird.
know.
Like, that can't be right.
Well, can you
Yeah.
not
I know,
appreciate
I
the
know.
business of
Yeah,
bringing
if it
someone
was
in
top 10
and
best
selling them?
business,
Yeah, top 10
top 10
bits
best
of money
business.
laundering.
It's still
Yeah,
top 10 transfers.
it's,
Like, it cost us nothing and made us £20 million.
Yeah, top 10 best business.
Imagine the player we can sign for 20 million now.
Yeah, but
Because of Lloyd Kelly.
Lloyd Kelly back.
Lloyd Kelly.
He's business, isn't it? I suppose. I don't know.
Signing is
Nah,
the
no,
best
that's-
player.
it's
Signing a
business.
player for your
Yeah,
club.
Genius.
I'm not sure that can run, mate. I don't.
Genius.
We'll let the comments
How
decide.
many games did he play for you?
6. I think he said 14 there. He was bad.
No,
He was
14
bad.
points.
He's
he said, no?
terrible.
It wasn't very good. It was a shame, actually, because...
Go on then.
Merino, 6th. Elliot Anderson, 5th. Savio, 4th. He tailed off, but he is clearly very good. And he was cheap, although they
I actually did. Yeah.
although they bought him essentially from themselves, which is kind of bullshit. so they got him on the cheap.
Do you know, I've been disappointed with him, actually.
I feel like
Been
they've got
disappointed.
better when he's not been playing, though.
He scored 1 goal.
I agree, but how much was it? It was like 25
He only
million.
scored one. He's got 10 assists though.
How much was he? 10 assists is really good, actually.
No, don't you can't do the whole like.
25 million for Savio, mate.
Yeah, but it's-
Come on.
From themselves.
You just said they bought it from themselves.
I know that is bullshit, but it's also kind of clever business.
Oh, so it's top 10 business again.
Fucking Alan Sugar.
Guys, I'm a businessman.
Have you got Saar above him?
I haven't. I forgot.
Saar's way
That's a-
been way better than
yeah,
Savini.
You don't have
no,
Saar on your list.
I agree. I've stunk it there. Third, Liam Delap. Very good.
Christ.
I think it's good. It was because he signed to Ipswich.
Hang on.
Mate, that'll be top 10.
Ipswich,
I know
it's
what's
really
happened
good.
here. He said that Marmouche is higher than 6.
I've fucked it.
And
I've fucked
therefore,
it.
that means that one of the 2 centre backs that have been the best 2 signings are not going to be in this list.
So I've got Mamouche second.
And then it's first.
And then first I got Hodgson.
So no Milinkovic.
Hodgson.
Roy Hodgson.
Wait, so you got no Saar and no Milenkovic?
Yeah,
No,
but
Milenkovic is
I admit
crazy,
stinkers
mate.
there. I
He's
admit
been-
stinkers there.
No Milenkovic.
I'll hold my hands up and say I'm a silly goose.
Why couldn't you just
You put
the
Lloyd
research
Kelly in over
properly?
Milenkovic, mate.
Lloyd Kelly should have been
Saar.
higher. if anything.
Yeah.
And no Saar?
I said Lloyd Kelly's a better signing considering.
No, he's not.
Okay, well, you're
Saar,
But like, I should have had him in.
Saar helped him win the FA Cup.
Do you know what? I should have put Chalobah on loan as well.
Okay.
for the half of the season he had.
He did well.
Yeah, but okay.
Right, me?
Saying that, I've got one in January.
Theo, get ready here.
Yeah, mate, you can pull it
I'm
apart.
not that petty.
No, beat that.
We know that is not true.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you definitely am.
I've got the 2 Villa loanies as honourable mentions. They just don't make
Well,
the
why
top
you
10.
doing honourable
Wait,
mentions?
can't do honourable mentions.
That
That doesn't have...
shit about honourable mentions. Say your list with chest. Embarrassing. Embarrassing, that is. Honourable mention. Honourable
mentions are
mention.
bullshit.
There's a quick turnaround from I'm not petty, drink a sip of water and then get back to it.
No, it's just like, who does honourable mentions?
10 Marmouche. I think they know what they were buying.
10?
Yes.
That is so low.
75 mil for a guy that was second leading goal contributor.
Marmouche?
Yeah.
I do think he has been a little bit at times a little bit
When he
disappointing.
came into the squad, they had nothing.
He was the second best player in Europe behind Salah.
He's a main reason for them building a bit of
7
momentum.
goals in 16 Prem appearances is pretty beast mode.
He's playing number 9 at the best team in the Premier
Always.
League.
Oh, that doesn't count when you're talking about Haaland, though, does it?
It does count when we talk about
Haaland
Haaland.
delivers every game.
The thing is,
Well.
this signing was like a massive momentum shift for them, though. So I think it's pretty high
He's
for
filled a
that.
hole. I think he's done better.
He's been good. He has been good.
Like when he
think
came
Ben-
in,
He's trying to justify putting him second now.
Yeah. But would you not expect that for 75 mil?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's why I think he's
Is there
like
not expectations?
middle of the pack, though.
I agree.
10.
Yeah, I agree
He did
with you.
rescue that
I agree with
season.
you, but
Like 10 is too low.
Yeah, howl at that.
9 because he's not his second. 9 Evanilson. 8 I have the 2 Crystal Palace partners in Ismail Assar and Lacroix.
Saar at 8.
Yeah. I think that
What?
he's been pretty consistent.
Saar at 8?
Yeah.
It's
You
gotta be
didn't even
way
put
up.
Lacroix on your list.
Don't care.
that is true.
That is crazy.
You got Saar at 8.
You've not even. You've
He's
not
been one of the
even,
best players this season in the Prem.
No, he hasn't.
Mate, it's crazy.
No, he hasn't.
You haven't even included Lacroix.
I don't care. It's irrelevant.
It's very relevant, mate. He's been better than Sarr for the
Lacroix's been better for Palace than Saar.
Yeah.
I think they've got the 10 players in here.
You got an honour.
Yeah, you got a no in the third. Let's not do that again.
Who's above? Who's 8 and 7?
I just said them.
Yeah, but who?
But
Which
what
order?
order?
Sarr and then Lacroix. Anderson.
No matter what order he said there, who's going to sign?
Anderson in 6. 5th Liam Delap. 4 Wan-Bissaka. I'm surprised you guys haven't included him.
Yeah, I've got.
Wan-Bissaka been better than Saar this season.
Wan-Bissaka's been
No, I know
quality.
he's been good this season, but he hasn't been better than Saar.
He was a bit of a...
yeah,
Or
yeah.
Lacroix.
Yeah.
You haven't got the other one in.
I don't have Wan-Bissaka in either.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So why are you picking
But
on
if
me
I
for
put
including
Lacroix at
someone
11,
that
I put
shouldn't be in?
Wan-Bissaka at 12.
What are you doing?
Like, let's be real here. Who's been better this season? Wan-Bissaka or Saar? Saar.
Okay, let's be real here. Who's been better, Wan-Bissaka or Amadou Onana?
Anana.
Right. Yeah. You know.
Yeah, but I think with Wan-Bissaka, my thing with him is I think there was a lot. It was a kind of a revival move
Absolutely.
for him. wasn't
It was a
Great.
risky
No, I think he
move.
has done good. I
Brilliant.
think he has been good. Saar
Yeah.
has been better, let's be honest.
I think it's close. But
3, I'm genuinely surprised Theo didn't put him here higher. Merino, I think for what he's had to do, he's been extraordinary. And then
third?
Yeah.
That is fucking crazy. No, we can't just skip past that. He's been good.
It's not been a
but
better
he's not the
signing than
third
Mike.
best
He's been
signing
all
of the
right.
season.
He's been all
You couldn't
right.
think, the only reason you put him there, he was actually sitting on the bench and he was so shit you couldn't get
wasn't
into
sitting on the
midfield.
bench.
He was barely fucking playing. He was shit. When he came in, he was missing sitters.
Our starting 11 in midfield
No, he was
Marino, Rice, and Ødegaard.
Mate, in the first few games when he was coming, he was missing
No,
sitters, I
he was
remember.
sitting on the bench because we had strikers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And he
this is what
couldn't
I mean.
get into the
So
midfield.
you're putting him as the third best signing because the midfielder you signed wasn't good enough for your midfield, and you had to play him up front because you failed to sign a striker.
Yeah.
And for that, he's the third best transfer this window.
Your whole point of you buying a footballer is they have to do a job at your club. He's done everything and outperformed his own.
But that's not the. He isn't the third best transfer.
Sarr and Lacroix helped Palace get into Europe.
Stop bringing up Lacroix. You haven't even put him in your list.
No, but Sarr has been. Sarr's been.
You know, man. You keep
Why are you
bringing
getting so
up-
defensive for? Sarr's been instrumental in getting Palace to win the
He's
FA
been good,
Cup.
yeah. No one's denying that. Why do you keep bringing this on?
He's latching onto a player.
It's true though. Third best signing of the season is mental. And I'm an Arsenal fan.
He's losing his
It is true though.
Now, third is mental. Third
He's
is
not in my top 10, I agree.
I think that's crazy. I think that's like you've really done him a favour there.
Why don't you pipe up?
I genuinely think.
I've already said my opinion.
I genuinely
on
think
him
for
then.
what he's had to do, he's outperformed
attack.
everything asked of him.
Attack dog.
I think it's
But he's not the third
ridiculous.
best signing. He hasn't outperformed it. If he scored 15 goals, then yeah, maybe.
I
maybe
must have
so.
had memory loss because I think he's been just okay.
He's just done that, and he's done what he can.
It cost you what, 50 million?
The third best signing.
Let's not
of
act
the
like he was
season.
some stray dog you found and like.
Yeah, and then top two is Huijsen and then Milenkovic first for me, I think. There you go.
Oh,
I've got a few in here that no one's got.
let's go.
I'm probably
Lloyd Kelly?
So you got no Delap?
You have no
Yeah,
delay?
he's
Fifth Delap. I think.
Okay.
got to that.
Yeah.
Right.
There you go.
I have missed a few out that I know you're not going to like. 10th, I've got Njai.
Okay.
In Le
I
Mans.
think he's been there.
He was playing Sunday League 5 years ago.
Okay.
Do you know that? He's on Rising Ballers.
He was at the pro directing on it, yeah.
Which team?
Rising Ballers.
Number 9, I've got Bergvall.
Ooh.
£10 million, and
mate.
he's been one of their best midfielders and helped them win a European trophy.
Oh,
You can't. Yeah, to be fair,
That makes me feel sick.
to be fair,
Is he not true? He's been arguably their best player in Europe.
has he been 10 mil?
10 million he cost.
You were loving him at the start of the season as well.
Yeah.
I forgot about him.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
He
that.
has,
He's
honestly,
really-
Bergvall's
he is
been really
really
good.
good. He is
Yeah,
And I
really
think
good.
like to get a good player for 10 mil these days is good fucking worth.
they were
It's just
very
the scouting, isn't it?
They
Like,
were
it's-
very worried about not having him in the final. Him and Kulusevski,
Yeah.
weren't they? 8th, I got Delap.
Yeah.
7th, I got Sarr. 6th, the reason I've got him 6th.
You're not gonna pull him up for.
I'm not going to repeat a point, am I?
That's what I just said when you told me to have a go at him about Merino. 6th, I've got. This is because I thought he was a big stiff idiot, and he was on free. Tosin for Chelsea.
I was gonna put him in, but he's played like 11 games, mate.
I think he's been good though, man. And
He's only been
the
named
weekend-
against good to use.
The weekend against Forest, he was brilliant.
One game.
Yeah.
Another game.
He is good. I'm fuming
How
because
many games he played this season? 11, did you say?
11, I think, this season.
It can't be that.
Because I was
That can't be true.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I was looking
That
at
can't be true.
I was looking at putting him
that
in.
many, you know.
I was looking at putting him in, but I thought 11 games. Fucking hell, good spelling, like.
All right, I'll put him 10th.
I'm sure he
on.
played like 11 games.
21.
Yeah, but how many
Where's
did
you
he
got
start?
11 from?
I don't know where I've got 11 from. Maybe it was 11 starts.
Yeah, it could
Might be.
Because if he's got less starts than
I don't mind
Nana,
it.
on him, boys,
Because we were going for him before Lloyd Kelly, and then they hijacked it.
Where's the
Where does he say starts?
wasn't the percentage thing at the beginning?
Lads, maybe.
At the top,
I
at the
think
top.
we put our money on me just being wrong, I think, on the situation.
Do we put him at
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
played
He's on the bench
He's
a
played
lot, to be fair, there. Yeah,
Tosin-
he's played a good amount.
Yeah, but he hasn't come on in them, look.
Yeah.
Started 15.
Okay, yeah.
I think he's been good for
He
free.
started
No,
less
started-
games than Anana.
Started
more
in
than
the starting
Onana.
11, 15. Okay.
He started more than Nana. 5th, Marmouche. 4th, Wan-Bissaka. 3rd, Lacroix. I can't believe he's not higher in other people's lists. 2nd, Milenkovic. 1st, Huijsen.
Where's
three
Sarr?
centre backs at the top as well.
Sarr 7th. Fucking
7th.
hell. What is your obsession with Ismaila Sarr?
I just asked him, where's your... I didn't hear him. Fucking hell,
You
mate.
did.
Shoot me
You
next
did,
time.
'cause he
Fucking
told
hell.
you.
Because I actually
What the
said bring it
hell?
up.
No,
I
fucking
actually
hell.
said
You
bring it
did.
up.
Yeah, because you said, why don't you bring it up? And you said, I'm not repeating myself.
I didn't hear you, mate. Chill out.
You did. You replied to him.
I said, why are you not having a go at me?
Why
You said,
You
Yeah,
you
mate,
two are so
they're
easy
so
to
angry,
jump
they're-
on me.
Lads, settle down. It's only
I
football.
literally didn't hear it, so I said, "Where is it?"
You did because you said I'm not going to repeat a point.
Don't
That's
let
what
them
I
get you
just
down,
said.
man.
forgot, mate. Fuck
Don't let them get you down.
Why are you so
Yeah.
angry today? What's wrong with you?
He's doing it again.
Used to be nasty. Used to be nasty, man.
No, it's mental.
You're such a gaslight.
I expect it from you. I don't expect it from you.
No.
He's gaslighting all of us,
No.
man.
So who haven't you got in? You were saying the notable omissions.
Merino,
Evanilson,
Evanilson,
Elliot Anderson.
Elliot Anderson. Elliot Anderson's probably unlucky to be
Garratt.
fair. He has been good.
Roy Kelly.
Do you listen to the list or not?
When did Sell
Look at
sign?
you attacking me again, mate.
Sells
I
has
just
been at-
ask a player.
Why are you shouting at
Sells
me?
has been at the
what
club
are you
before.
doing?
Leave him alone.
Sells at the club last year.
Fuck
as well.
off.
No one's. You're the one going.
there it is.
So where's the man? Where's the man?
Oh,
Just ask one
Just
question.
listen to the list.
stop
and you
doing
won't
that
have to ask
voice. Oh my God,
questions.
stop doing that voice. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Leave him alone.
Anyway, a bit of a stinker outside the table, but we'll carry on.
Whoa.
Not the best.
Nearly
list
put
by
Jacob
far.
Bryan in as well, but
When did Sell sign? Like the season before?
yeah. It's been at the
He
club
would have
2 years.
definitely been in if he
Yeah,
was
he's
this
been
season.
unreal. Especially
They
for how
bought another-
shit
they
he was
bought-
with us.
The craziest thing is they bought another keeper, that Miguel guy, and
He hasn't had a
been
look in.
that good. He's played every game.
Fair play Sells, man.
I'll be honest, no one. I mean, other than like Hoyson and Milenkovic, the rest are just like all right.
Interpretation,
Like
aren't they? Yeah.
no
That
one's
was not your list, though.
no one's blew me away with a signing this season.
Probably
I'd say.
more in science.
Well,
Beast mode.
Should be a good winner of this one though. Hopefully.
Yeah.